Zryken, この後すぐ
Hello, I'm Zryken. I am here with another review of more. Well, technically, if you haven't noticed recently, I've been in this whole Taco Tomy kind of adventure. So it's just more just like, what am I getting into lately? So here is something I had like for a while. This is called Jawbraver. I don't exactly know what it is, other than it's just Jawbraver. I think this was like shortly after learning uh, uh, about Earth Granner, and just kind of went on and on. But yeah, this is the Race Braver, Nissan. Wait, hold on. Nissan GTR, and what does it say? Something ZW. Hold on, I got the wiki on. Let me take a look at it. Let me actually say it before I mess up. Okay, so they are race bravers. Basically, as you can tell, they're both Nissan. One is the Nissan GTR. The other one is another one that I'm trying to find right now. Oh my lord. Nissan Fair Lady. Z. So I do have them here, but the blue one is called Day. The yellow one's called Birth, I think. Yeah. Trying to. Yeah. The yellow one is Birth. The blue one is Day. So it literally just says they're both technically brothers. They basically like says birthday, that kind of thing. It's weird. I just found that out because I can't read Japanese. So here's the top. Here's the cars. Here's the logo, the DX stuff. The side, like everyone else. The back, and what they do. And then the side, what it comes with. The bottom, cautionary stuff, and then the top I already showed. So yeah. Another thing. Do you know how sticker heavy these guys are? Very sticker heavy. So let me show that off. So we're gonna be taking a look at both of them, cause I think you can already tell what the stickers are on these. But we take a look at the cars first. So here is the GTR. As you can see, all this color is other than like the GTR logo here. You can't see it well, but maybe you can get it. But the GTR logo and the backlights are painted in. The grape logo is a sticker. All these are stickers. Same with the top. And then yeah, it was very strange. Like these headlights and all this is painted except for this Tomoka symbol here. That is also a sticker. And then you see under here, you could kind of tell what it is. So I do like it. It does roll as well. We can take a look at the yellow one too, Fair Lady. As you can tell, still a lot of stickers. The tail lights. I finally remember what they're called. Also just stickers, and then you get like this weird temple over here that is not. It's actually just like etched in there, not etched, but like printed on there. Jawbraver, Adama Soft. I think that's how it is. I don't know. These are stickers. All this. It is a really big sticker sheet, by the way. Um, the headlights are also painted, and then this whole side that says 26 is a giant sticker. Yeah, it's oh yeah. Also, the other one has a 23. So they both can roll. It's neat. And then we get the small people themselves. I do it this way. They don't they come with this thing, which I will explain later. But I didn't want to lose them, so right when I said that, I lost one. Well, hold on, let me go get it. I gotta scoot this over. But yeah, like out of the box, all of these aren't gonna be, they're gonna be as really, really plain. But yeah, here is Day, and as you can tell, the stickers are right here. I messed up on the sticker here. Hold on, let's move these out of the way. So, in a sense, the amount of stickers on this one is the same as the other one. So the red sticker is all here. For that, the GTR, the grape, it sounds, when you look at it in another way, it does sound, yeah, whatever. The black line here, which is peeling off, surprisingly. The Tomica symbol on the arm, as you can tell, this one's already peeling off for a different reason. And then like the Nissan right here, these are two different stickers, so the Nissan and the red sticker. And then yeah, also their sword. The sword also has a giant black sticker, which was tilted up. So right there and there. So that is it. And I love how this just looks like an engine, really. So it's like an engine blade, literally. It has a peg, and you just peg it on the back of his head, just to make it look like he's just holding it on his back. Also, the fun thing was that you didn't really it came with like these blank eyes, like these normal eyes, right? But on the other one, I gave him the fiery eyes because I just want to be funny. So there's the Tomica symbol, the Nissan. This one was slightly better, except for this part. I could never get these stickers. Still the same thing. Instead of saying grape, it says Adamas soft here as well. And then yeah, they are kind of just the same. But yeah, as you can see, it's still the same sticker. And then yeah, and I'll show what these do later. So we could get to that actually right away. So we're gonna do it with the GTR first, and I'm gonna take both these swords out anyways. So you're gonna take the sword, just push it to the side for now, and then what you're gonna do is, oh wait, articulation. I should probably talk about that too. He doesn't have any. You go look up, and that's it. But that's also because of the transformation stuff. Ball joint here, so he can go very far out and go like very far, basically 360, that kind of thing. He doesn't have an elbow joint, but you could use this like an elbow joint in a way. But it looks so weird in my case, because then like it's just a 90-degree like wrist thing, but it's still there. The other thing I didn't show is he can hold his sword very well. So, but not a lot of action poses. The legs are like that, just one hinge. So, but that explains like some other things in the future. So, yeah. Before I forget that articulation for that, then yeah. Then that's where we bring this car in. So, what you're gonna do is do most of the stuff for this one first. So you're gonna basically bring the head up like this, bring the arms forward, and then you're gonna take the legs, then fold them forward so that way you get it like this. So then you push the head in, and it just, well, it's supposed to lock everything in. Well, it does. So as you can see, it's not moving at all unless you move it, and then yeah. So it's a really interesting locking mechanism, but you're technically done. So this is now like the middle part, and you're gonna take this car, and I like this gimmick. So you hold on, I'm gonna zoom out for that. So you're gonna put this under here. So like these two prongs go under this big one, and these go right here. And then you're gonna basically slide it forward, and then you get an automorph. So we'll do that again. Oh god. And this wasn't supposed to split in half yet, but I really like this gimmick. It was very unique. So you're just gonna do it again. Put it in like this, so everything looks like it's aligned. Then there we go. And then for the top part, you just bring the arms down. And then for this, you're gonna pull on this tab so you can get the foot out. This is not a sticker. I thought it was, but no, it's painted. So you're gonna stick it out like that. Do the same thing on the other one. And then you're gonna use these like this hole right here, and tab it in, slide it into these on the leg. So it goes in like that. Well, I accidentally undid it. Then you do it on the other side. I can't help but do that now. And then there you go. Then you just give him a sword and you're done. You got the Race Braver GTR, and it looks cool. I really like it. I really like the racing head, and also just like this overall general design. And then when you look at the back, it feels very empty, and you see a head on his butt. It's nothing different from what I've seen with like Earth Grinders, so I'm used to it. But yeah, the ball joints. Well, I gotta stop pushing on that. The posability, surprisingly, is not bad. You can look that far to the left, to any direction, and it's sort of limited just because of the way it's engineered, and I don't mind it. The arm, you can go forward, and I thought that was really neat. So like, you can go this far forward, because as you can see, this door is on a weird spring thing. Well, it's not a spring, actually. I thought it was a spring. But like, it's on a hinge, so you can bring it forward. So it also kind of brings it forward. You could go back really far, like up this high. That's crazy. And then his arm can go out like this far, but that's also because, you know, it's part of the transformation, because it tabs in to this thing right here. It's like a T-peg, where you just bring it on there and it just locks in. The elbow is, oh, I gotta stop doing that. Kind of like almost on a double, like it's on a single really heavy hinge, but it goes a little past 90, so that's neat. The bicep is also on a swivel, so that's also really neat. So I really need to stop doing that. Just you got that. The legs are the same as the arms of the robot mode. So the little robot, so you could only kick up this far. It's not a lot. It's a lot to be demanding, but you could go back same amount. Can't. Well, you could do really good splits, really. And then with the weird ratchet arm thing, you can actually go a little more than 90. So that's neat. The hinge as well can also act as like a broken foot thing, but it's also on a ball joint, so you got really good ankle tilt, and that's it. I really need to stop holding it by the top, because I have that habit of holding it by the top. So now you can do it like that. He does not have any waist articulation, which is kind of sad, because it would have definitely benefited from that. So there's that. And then there's this piece. So what you want to do is this thing clips onto the leg, mostly right here. At least that's what the sticker, not the sticker, the instructions say. And you're going to use this peg and put it right here. So instead of so now it has like a way of storage. Although you're going to have to be careful. Yeah, like I really thought this is the cool thing to see. Just like, yeah, cool storage. And then we could do the same thing with Fair Lady. So I'm gonna do it again. So bring the arms out, leg forward, head, fold the head all the way back. So it's like this. Now his butt's on fire. Then the gimmick again. And that one didn't fall apart this time. And then we got this one this time. Then take this apart. Bring the foot out, which is also painted. Then slide this on along with this one. And there we go. Here is Fair Lady. Fair Lady Z. And then with the same thing with this one, you can also just put it right here, and there you go. So despite the fact that these two are basically similar, like posability, they're the same, you know. It's just the fact that they're just in different colors, and they pop out very differently. I just thought it was funny that I decided to get a 2-pack when I should have gotten others. But like, I do like it. They're brothers in a way. So they are brothers, I guess. And I like the helmet design because of the racing aesthetic. And this guy is super bright on the camera I'm looking at. And God, I don't remember how much I got it. I remember I just pre-ordered it and just like, yeah, let's go. But yeah, they're both really good. There wasn't really any stickers that you had to put on in the robot mode. It's just mostly in the vehicle modes, and that's how you get a lot of this. So yeah, like, I like it. It's really posable. They're really fun, especially since it was my first time going into like something, like looking into like things like Jawbraver. But like, I don't exactly know if I still don't really know if I want to get any more. Because I saw some that were just like, oh yeah, giant police station combines with the main car and stuff like that. It's like, it's getting crazier and crazier. And I'm like, one day. But maybe when I can actually find something like a Unite Robo, because I've also been eyeing those. So I do think if you want a different, like, if you're bored of Transformers, and if you just want to try out new things, this set is fun. I would definitely say, like, pick one that you like the most, because I chose these because it's just like, on HOJ they did have these for pre-order, and just like all fun and jazz like. So yeah, and also because I just kind of realized that Taka Tomy have a really good relationship with Nissan, I guess. So yeah, but these are really good ones, especially for the price. I think I got it at was like $50 or something for like 2, and it's like, yeah. Oh God, do I have Shinkalion? I need to get him. I didn't change him though. Sad. So here's the size comparison to the train of Shinkalion. Oh God. So it is basically, Shinkalion's like the tallest out of the other stuff, so you get like that. Here is the action. I keep bringing this guy in, but he's the closest one I just bring in. So he's the action figure Gav, and then I don't know. Here's the Ranger key. So they aren't big, but they aren't small either. And I just like the idea, the gimmick of just like putting those little bravers in, and then like the other half just like flying somewhere. And yeah, it was great. It's great. I recommend it, especially if you like transforming robots. Um, and it's not bad for its quality. Um, the only thing I could say is like if you're not a big fan of like stickers, then this is definitely not a way, because especially since now I messed around with this guy and he didn't have a lot of stickers. It's like it didn't have a lot, and it's just Taco told me really likes those big shiny stickers, but it's not as egregious as these two. Now that I put them together. But yeah, that's been me. Sorry for rambling on for a little longer than it should. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I cover next, I guess. So, yeah. Thank you. Goodbye.